A look across the San Diego Bay into the skyline of what's called America's finest city. It's Phillies baseball on the show. Next. From the rejuvenated Gaslamp Quarter in downtown San Diego, MLB The Show has baseball from Petco Park. We start the road trip with the first of four between the East-leading Philadelphia Phillies and the San Diego Padres. Hi again, folks. Welcome back to Phillies baseball here on the show. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Yeah, two guys here with pretty good numbers so far this season. Both of them coming in with double digits in victories. So if this winds up being a 3-2, 2-1 kind of game, that wouldn't surprise me one bit.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies, as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys, as his numbers are on your screen. Defensively, the Padres alignment will look like this. The leadoff hitter makes his way toward the plate, and we are ready for baseball. Good crowd on hand as the first pitch tonight is taken for ball one.
First pitch of the night. That home plate umpire's already letting you know what kind of game it's going to be.
And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And as we get rolling this evening, time to stack these two teams up side by side and run the numbers as you see our comparison graphic on your screen. So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will dig in here, and they'll likely pitch carefully to him as he's coming off that 2-home-run contest just 24 hours ago. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Fouled straight back. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And you start to get to the point in the year where you say, look, this guy's pitched a lot of innings so far this year. I wouldn't be surprised to see these guys back off his workload a bit here in this final month.
And that will clear the out-of-town scoreboard for a home run. Solo shot that time from Chase Utley. Number 36 on the year for him. And the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Ryan Howard will stand in now, and obviously one to be careful with, as you see there, currently leading the senior circuit in long balls. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Now a ground ball here just to the left to second. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. One for the Phils, and it comes courtesy of this home run by Chase Utley. On to the bottom of the first, and Philadelphia is off to an early 1-0 lead. Everett Cabrera will dig in. Currently one spot out of the stolen base lead in the National League. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around first, on his way to second now. Now Cabrera rounds second. He's going to try for 3. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Chris Denorfia will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. This ball's in the air now out to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1. Yonder Alonso will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Now after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
Good sharp curveball there. The count 1-1. Now a ball rolled softly to second, and it comes up on Utley. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. So that'll go down as an E4 as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Carlos Quentin will get his first opportunity now. He's got to be feeling pretty good about things recently as you see his numbers over the course of the past 10 ball games.
Stay out of the double play.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Boy, I'll tell you what, after seeing 2 errors in the inning, as a pitcher, you pretty much have to go into strikeout mode.
Oh, he tries to force it into second, and it's too late. Chase Headley will stand in now. 2 hits and 5 trips for him in yesterday's ball game. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Relay to Howard, and it's in time. The double play, that ends the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Darren Ruff will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin play. And the second inning will get underway with a ball hit on the ground to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting 6th, left fielder,
Dominic Brown will stand in now, and as you can see here, he enters play 4th in the National League in round trippers. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And on cue, here are the National League home run leaders I referred to a moment ago. Now a fastball driven the other way out to deep left field. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, these guys have 1 home run already, and this was nearly a second one here. You can see it bang off the wall out there on the fly, and he's going to wind up with a double. But he didn't miss a big fly by much.
Humberto Quintero will take his cuts now. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now for Brown, he's now got 30 doubles on the season as he's in scoring position with that last two-base hit here. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Cody Ashe will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. And this is going to be a foul ball. That's hard hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1.
Really, there shouldn't be any mistakes like this with a base open and the pitcher on deck. This is much too good a pitch to hit, and he takes advantage of it and drives home the run.
And so that'll bring in a guy that played his high school ball right here in San Diego, the pitcher Cole Hamels.
Let's go.
Now here's the first pitch. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And behind the back, he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow! One for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Jed Jerko will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Hamels loves to start guys with the change. That time it's good for a strike. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Got him.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Yasmani Grandal will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. And that misses for ball 1. Now a circle change, but he takes it low, ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Had him reaching a bit there as this is pushed fouled off to the right. It's 2-2 now. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. And he is in there.
Well, the same thing that makes this ballpark such a difficult place to hit home runs makes it a great place to hit triples. I mean, there's an awful lot of pasture out there to cover. So you can see it takes a while to chase this ball down, and by the time they get it back into the infield, he's all the way around to third with 3 bases.
Erasmo Ramirez will get a shot now in an RBI spot following the 2-out triple.
Yeah, it kind of looked to me like the inning was all but over. Now they've got a chance to tie things up with a base hit right here.
And this will be fouled away. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Now a swing and a ground ball. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More baseball from downtown San Diego right after this. Number 19 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Center fielder, number 19.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. One away, and Jimmy Rollins will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Now a ball bounced towards the mound. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Chase Utley. We'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. A swing, and now this ball's got some carry to it. High and deep out to center. And that ball is out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, and it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead.
One of the keys for him getting the victory in his last start, he did not allow a home run in that outing. But this is now 2 home runs he's served up here in the first few innings. You can bet there's a bit of concern over there in that dugout.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in, slugging first baseman Ryan Howard. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-1 Philly. Everett Cabrera will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Chris Denorfia will dig in. He drove in a run with a sacrifice fly his first time. And Hamels takes something off to start the at-bat, and it pays off. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Now here's a swing, and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll round it and try for third. And he's safe. Yonder Alonso will dig in. He reached on an error his first time. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Runner away from third. Now the pitch. Fouled back. A man at third with 1 away. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I tell you, that was not an easy take.
It sure wasn't, especially when you've got to protect on an 0-2 count.
He'll try again, 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
And here, I mean, if this is a high chopper to short, it's an RBI. If it's a lazy fly to right, it's an RBI. Point is, you've got to put the ball in play with a runner on third and one out. That's just basic execution that's lacking right there.
Back to the changeup, but this one finds the target for strike one. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And he got him. One left for San Diego. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Darren Ruff will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Darren Ruff.
Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. Venable is under it to put it away, and it's a quick one pitch out to begin the fourth. Dominic Brown will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
And this is how you break out of a cold streak. This is his second hit of the ball game, and this one goes for extra bases. And you can see that confidence is slowly starting to come back at the plate.
Humberto Quintero will dig in. He popped out his first time. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well, for Brown, that's now 31 doubles for him on the season.
Come down now.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Now the 1-1. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Venable is there, 2 gone.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. And guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Cody Ashe is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
Let's sit him down right here.
And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
And I think this is caused by a miss in location. Normally this is a pitch that you want down at the knees, but as you can see, this pitch is about letter high. And I think that threw him off just a little bit behind the plate, and he couldn't get up there to put a squeeze on it.
Here's the 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
Now a ground ball towards the hole. And now against his body, a jump throw. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
So close to getting out of the inning. Now, this would have been a great play if he could have made it, but he just couldn't get the ball to first base in time. And that's going to wind up being an infield single and a 2-out RBI.
Cole Hamels will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And here's the first pitch. And a fastball that's lifted the other way out to left. And Quentin will make the catch, and the side is retired. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Phillies lead this one 4-1. Chase Headley will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Chase Headley.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, and Headley can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now.
And he'll just keep adding and subtracting speed on his pitches. That's how the good ones do it.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Try to change a pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Swinging a ground ball to first. And the big fella just takes it to the bag himself for the first out. And these two teams right back at it tomorrow night. We'll have coverage of Game 2 of the series in high definition on the show as you get a look there at the 2 starters scheduled to oppose one another. Jed Jerko will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now a swing, and here's another ground ball. This one over to second base. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Will Venable is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
You can't try to outthink him up there. Just...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So Hamels had it work in that half of the inning. He'll go back to the dugout leading 4-1. Number 19 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ballgame.
Leading off for Philadelphia, center fielder, number 19.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
This is where a guy who's been very aggressive around the plate may start thinking about being a little more fine later on in the game. When these guys start thinking, hey, you know what? I'm just going to go up there and jump on the first pitch. You don't even have to throw him something good to hit.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. He's got it. Throw from a knee is too late. And that will be an infield single.
Boy, what a great effort just to knock this one down before it gets into center field. But that was going to be asking a lot for him to get up and throw his man out. And as you can see there, that throw is well late.
Chase Utley stand in with 2 home runs already under his belt in this one. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Throw to first, and Utley's retired. 2 gone.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Ryan Howard will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Goes the other way as this is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now. So these guys have now scored in each of the first 5 innings. And in case you're wondering how often a team scores at least 1 run every inning, our crack staff tells us it's happened 7 times in the National League, most recently by the Rockies in 1999. Darren Ruff will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Peanut. Get Peanut here.
First pitch is swung on and hit softly over toward the right side of the infield. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Padres 1. Yasmani Grandal will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Number 21 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Good arm action there, but this one misses, and it's a ball and 2 strikes.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. But take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Everett Cabrera will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. So that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his 2nd hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit. Chris Denorfia will stand in. He tripled in his last appearance. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
That's just another cut fastball, trying to work that thing back to the outside corner. But he's not getting that call right now, nor is he getting guys to chase it.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Fouled back. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that very well may be the direct result of having to worry about a fast man at first. Next pitch from Hamels tonight will be number 73 for him in the ballgame. Here's the swing and a chance for Howard over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 5 and the Padres 1. Tim Stauffer will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 46.
Dominic Brown will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Leading off for the Phillies,
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Two and 0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Line hard to center field. In there, a base hit.
And he's well on his way to a nice series now. Third hit so far tonight. These guys are going to need his production here, so a welcome sight indeed.
Humberto Quintero will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. Now the first pitch. Gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
It's a little surprising they just lay a fastball right in there for him. You've got a pretty good idea that he's going to bunt. But give him a slider down and away or something else. Make him earn it.
First offering on the way. And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. Venable is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he is in there.
Yeah, this ball's hit high enough that he can go back and tag at second base. So that's a good job of moving up the extra 90 feet now with 2 outs.
Cole Hamels will get a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Yonder Alonso will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Carlos Quentin will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. They can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and at average, it'll climb a few more points.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change, 1-2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Again, a 1-2. And there's a swing and a miss by Headley as he set down on strikes for the 2nd out.
That was quite a nice little battle as we check out the sequence of pitches here. It was a 6-pitch at bat, and as you watch this, you'll see that he wasn't going to go down without a fight. He was able to keep the at-bat alive by fighting off a couple of tough 2-strike pitches. But in the end, finally put away on that pitch right there, 1-2.
Jed Jerko will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And Brown won't get there. It's a base hit. Will Venable will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full. Phillies on top, 5-1. Back here at Petco Park. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Right back with another fastball. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Jimmy Rollins will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate so he'll step out and ask for time. This one here is for the second baseman, Jerko. On to first, and there are 2 down. Chase Utley will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. The 1-0. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Venable is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're up 5-1. Yasmani Grandal will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. And this is going to be a foul ball. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the 7th.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And unless these guys can turn things around quickly, it's starting to look like this winning streak's going to come to an end at 3 games.
Jeff Francoeur will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 57, Jeff Francoeur.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Everett Cabrera will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Called strike 1 on the circle change. Good pitch. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with one man out. Chris Denorfia will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Jake Diekman will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And he lets the ball play him that time, and he can't make the play. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a great throw from the outfield.
Well, he's trying to do what he can to get his guys a step closer to tying this thing, but that time he was a little too optimistic. They tag him out easily at home plate.
Yonder Alonso will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Padres leave a pair. They're down 5-1. Dale Thayer will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Ryan Howard will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Hard hit ball to third. Caught by Cabrera. And a tough way to go down that time as he's retired to start the 8th.
If anyone else in this game hits that ball, it'll be a sharp single up the middle. But you can see where the shortstop is to start the play. And the shift paid off perfectly because he's right where he needs to be.
Darren Ruff will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Oh, he goes right with the fastball, then this is stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Put the defense to work, man.
The left fielder, number 9.
Dominic Brown will try and keep it going. 3 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Surprised at all that they're coming right after him this way?
A little bit. I like it. It's good for the game, but this is definitely a guy that can hurt you if you're not careful.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And a slider that time as it's hit on the ground but foul. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. Quentin is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Humberto Quintero will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Swinging a high pop-up back behind the mound. And Alonso will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Carlos Quentin will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Al Albuquerque is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And a dive by Rollins, but he can't come up with it. A base hit. Chase Headley will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Jed Jerko will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. And a throw down to first here, but he's able to scramble back. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Not close. It's 2-0.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Will Venable will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And he lays off there, 1-0.
And these Padres have not really had that one key hit yet. This would be a perfect spot here.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And from that man's perch in the first base dugout, more of the same.
You know, I think the calls have gone both ways, but I bet you'd have a really hard time convincing him of that.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
Now a fastball, and he might have gotten under it just a bit as this is out toward deep right field. Ruff is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Padres leave a pair. They're down here 5-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Eric Stoltz will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th.
Eric Stoltz. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 4, Nick Hunley.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. Venable is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter, pitcher. Now,
Austin Jackson will get the call here as pitcher.
Number 17, Austin Jackson.
First pitch coming. Oh, and Jackson connects here and sends this one high and deep out to left field. And this is into the bleachers in left, a home run. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
man, this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Number 19 will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Number 19.
Hit hard towards the hole, and that is into right field, a base hit.
Well, they haven't really needed him so far, but finally comes through here to wipe out that over in his 5th try.
Jimmy Rollins will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And here you've got good speed on base and at the plate, so on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anywhere.
The 1-0 home. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Therefore it is Venable, and that's out number 2. Chase Utley will stride in, and they'll need to be careful as he's already homered twice thus far. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first.
Come on, fire!
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Let's go, fire!
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. A ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Denorfia retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. But the Phils tack on 1 more on this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Padres. It's the Phillies. Brad Lincoln will be the new pitcher.
Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 31, Brad Lincoln.
Nick Hundley will stand in.
Leading off the bottom of the 9th inning for the Padres, catcher Nick Hundley.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Number 19 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. He's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Everett Cabrera will step in, a base hit in his last time.
The shortstop, Everett Cabrera.
And that's in there for strike 1. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Throw on to first, and the Padres are down to their final out now.
Now batting, right fielder,
Chris Denorfia will stand in as their last chance now. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Not really much more to say about this. 10 wins in a row. There's not a team in the league that wants to play these guys right now. They're playing some of the best baseball we've seen in years.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And the Phillies offensively here tonight were led by the exploits of this man, Chase Utley. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Final line score
Yeah,
tonight,
he connected
first
on a
for the
couple of
victorious
long home
Philadelphia
runs.
Phillies.
Really put his
6
guys on his back
runs
and
on
carried
12
him to the
hits,
victory.
2 errors.
So that just about does it.
Men on base.
For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Phillies win this one 6-1. Good night from San Diego.
A reminder that post-game trolley service